A.
Masters of None. Whoa, that was a little groggy. Masters of None, episode 33.
Episode 33.
Can you give me a little clap so I can make sure we're in sync before we even...
Bro.
You ain't got no sound here. I got you, buddy. Boom. That gives you sound, right?
I appreciate you.
Just like that, you got sound. What these do is it feeds the sound to the recording, so this have to be on, or else it won't come up on the recording. Can you give me a quick clap real quick?
Yeah, bro. I'll give you a little clap. I'll give you a couple claps.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Here you go. You're about to do it in real time. You ready?
How's everybody doing, man?
Perfect.
That's what I want to know. Episode 33. Masters of None. The Masters of None podcast.
Crazy, right? 33. Every time we do it, every time, like, I know it's like it's expected every week, once a week, but it still feels kind of crazy, like, as the numbers go up. I think until you, I don't even know what number you get to when it stops feeling crazy.
I don't know. I guess you probably stop counting after a while, but I mean, not that I count. I just look at the previous episode and hope we numbered that one right. That's about as far as that goes.
That's funny. You could get away with that. You could get away with jumping up one. Nobody would notice. Nobody would notice for years. It's like, you skipped a number.
Yeah, man.
You went from 32 to 34.
Who gives a shit, man? We're doing it like Samsung did, trying to catch up to the iPhone's numbers. And
Facts.
shit.
You just skip it. Well, I can't condone that kind of shit.
And like Bellator did with the UFC. All
Did
of a
they
sudden
just skip numbers?
Yeah, all of a sudden they were just like, Bellator 240.
What?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, man.
That's super weird.
A lot of crazy shit going on. A lot of cool shit.
Yeah. Well, before we get into anything crazy, how you doing?
I'm good, man.
Everything good?
Everything is good, man. Everything is grand. Life is good, man.
Did you catch the fights this weekend?
I did.
We watched the fights together, but you know who else was on that night? The TikTokers versus YouTube event.
I heard that was some debauchery.
Bro, they beat the shit out of each other.
Really?
Yeah.
TikTokers versus YouTubers. Who won? YouTubers, I hope.
YouTubers won overall.
All right.
Like, they won every single fight except for one.
Which YouTubers are we talking about?
Nobody that and I'm not being disrespectful, but you don't know anybody on this card. 100%.
Okay. All right. Because I'm like,
you know who Bryce Hall is?
No.
All right. You definitely. I don't know anybody on this card either.
Sounds like he.
You know who I knew that was there?
Who?
Paige Van Zandt. She was one of the fucking announcers.
She was one of the announcers? God,
Yeah.
Paige, what are you doing? God, Paige is just involved in whatever kind of combat sports type of idea.
They probably gave her a bag to go up there and talk. She was the most credible person there.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I'm sure it was worth it.
Yo, Paige?
Yeah.
You see her Instagram?
Yeah, Paige's Instagram is lit, except her man is always naked with her.
Is he?
Yeah, they take these weird pictures, like these couples pictures where they're both like have no clothes on and they're like balancing on like a jungle gym and like weird shit like that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's very weird.
That is weird.
Like, I don't follow either of them because of that.
I don't follow her, but I definitely skim through her Instagram.
Yeah, from time to time.
Like a fucking hawk.
Yeah.
Hawk.
She was terrified in that bare knuckle fight, it seemed like to me. Like, she just didn't want to get hit.
She didn't, well, yeah, I was just going to say that she didn't want to get hit.
Of course, nobody wants to get hit. You don't jump in a ring and want to get hit, but you know what I mean. Like, there was a lot of hesitancy to be hit.
Yeah.
It seemed like.
Sad.
You know. But yeah, aside from that, man, life is good, man. Life is cool.
Good, man. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, man. Got a couple things to talk about.
What do you got?
I mean, for some reason, I usually don't care about shit like this, but this was just interesting to me.
I'm gonna angle myself.
Jada Pinkett reading that poem that Tupac wrote her.
So, but she's talked about this before though, right? But never read it. Is that what it is? Because I feel like I heard about a story that she wrote him a letter or he wrote her a letter.
Nah, they used to like pretty much date, pretty much.
Yeah, I
they
knew
came
that.
Up together, like they both went to like this performance school. There's like old, like tacky ass, old school videos of them like dancing together with like a '90s kind of background, like backdrop, like old, like late '80s type of. It was weird.
That's cool.
But yeah, and it's like her long lost love. That's what that is. That's like her. It's weird. That's why it's weird to me, because I'm like, how does Will feel about this? Can I talk? Can I hear Will's take on this? How his wife is like constantly she's just swooning over Tupac constantly, like, and about his legacy and about how much every time she talks about him, she starts crying and shit.
I know,
and
she
Will's
loves
just always,
Tupac.
like, all supportive and shit. He's just looking at her like, yeah, no.
So,
But a gangsta party. I know. You know, and I'm just like, what in the hell is going on there? It's like some weird kind of cuck type of shit.
I think it's fucking. I think Will's been getting the shit end of the stick, especially lately, with her like kind of not exposing herself, but like, you know, releasing her truths. Yeah, releasing her truths with her entanglements, and then
it's red table talk, bro.
Fucking crazy,
red table
right?
Talk got lit.
And now she's bringing up this thing with her and Tupac again, and this is not a new thing. She's always kind of goo gaga every time she talks about Tupac, like you said. But now, like, this is coming out again. Like, why do you always feel the need to bring this motherfucker up? That's what I would say to her. I'm like, why do you always feel the need to talk about him? I fuck with him. I like him. Yeah. And you can, and I get it. He's your love. You know what I'm saying? He passed away. You can mourn over him.
Yeah.
But you ain't gotta do all that.
You ain't gotta do that every goddamn time.
Yeah. When's the last time you played I Am Legend in the house?
Yeah.
Imagine he said that to her.
You ain't call me Mike Lowry in a minute.
When's the last time you watched iRobot? When was the last time you watched any of my shit? Independence Day.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's
yeah.
hilarious.
I wonder. I don't know. I think he's
like,
on the same side though. You know, Will probably got some bad bitches.
Of course, Will probably does, but it's just
he can have whatever he wants.
I just don't know why she's doing. What do you think the motivation is? You think, of course, she's still like in love with Tupac, but to me, I'm feeling like it's like she's just salty. Like they got in an argument and shit, and she's like,
"Oh, she posted a poem.
You didn't want to cut the grass today. Oh, you drunk and it's like 3 PM. Oh, you think you cool and shit. Okay. All right. I'll pick him up.
Yeah.
You know Jada. You know he don't like driving because it's bad for the environment. So you know we got to go pick him up everywhere he goes. We got to go get Jaden.
So guess what?
Know that.
Tupac just dropped a new joint today.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yup, my Tupac memory box is coming out from under the bed.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy. Can you imagine you just hold Tupac over your shoulder all the time?
Oh my God, how do you live up to that?
Yeah, you fuck other women. That's how you live up to it. But in his defense, also, if he does do that, she was with this other young cat. That's another thing. It's like,
I know.
How do you do that too? Will's a strong man.
Yeah, he's a.
Cause he ain't out in the public.
It's one or the other.
Yeah, you think he's a cuck?
Like that, it's weird to me, bro. Like whenever I see something like that, I'm like, what is that? What is that? Like giving, it's like, yeah, you want to, I want to give everybody their freedom. I don't want to be, I don't want to encroach on her, her femininity, like that. She's like able to like, own her sexuality and her past and shit. But it's like, listen, you're making me look fucking weird now.
Yeah, you know what the thing is though, when you're with somebody who's just as successful as you are, and you guys are both, very well off, she does not need Will.
No, she does not.
She doesn't need Will, and Will don't need her.
No, but I think they're like a lot of America's, one of their like last hopes for public marriages. Like for public marriages, there's certain ones that people kind of take personally. There's like Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like there's certain split ups that would affect like society kind of in a pop culture sense.
Yeah, no. Like when JWoww and Ronnie broke up. I was devastated.
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right. You're 100% right. I'm trying to think of another one that's like crazy. Like I guess Obama and Michelle, but they're
it's political, but that's a big one.
Yeah, but they look like they like to be together. they look like they enjoy each other's company. When you look at some of the other like first ladies and presidents, not a lot of these ladies look like they wanted to be there.
Yeah, that's because a lot of them had stood through really bad public things about their relationships, like, but they just stay by their man for like the politics of it. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of those women, like, affairs and things were outed with those old school politicians, and it was like a kind of a thing, like, she stood by him. She's like strong.
She's such a strong. I'm telling you right now, if that happened to me, my girl might not leave me. She may just leave me though. More than likely leave me. But if I'm the president, maybe for my image, she'd stay with me. But she's not showing up to the party. No. Like, you're not going to see her.
No.
She's going to be there. When people were like, the first lady never shows up. It's like, but they're together. Look, we got pictures of her coming in and out of the house. Yeah. They go out to eat every once in a while. But she ain't showing up to no events.
Nah, bro.
Nah, con que cara. That's what she's going to say.
Yeah, right? Right? Hell fucking no, yo. Hell no. Hell no.
Nuh-uh. Go by yourself.
¿Por qué no te lleva la otra?
Entonces? Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
oh, my
God. Why
God.
don't you take her?
Yeah. Why don't you take that bitch? Why
don't you take her? You want to take me? You want to take me?
I'm sure she's free. Call her up.
Yeah.
You want a number? You still got it. You probably know about heart.
Yeah. You know where she's at. You follow her.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Looking at her stories and shit.
That is insane. That's so fucking funny.
Wild shit, man. I was actually listening to a podcast, and they talked about something that I had heard previously about Amazon workers being treated. I don't know if you've ever heard of any of this stuff.
Are they getting beat?
No, but it's just like it's a crazy ass system that they have. You know that you have to agree to carry a cell phone that's tracked. They have an app that tracks your steps, your bathroom breaks, how long you're idle, like standing in one spot, like all that.
Are we talking about drivers?
No, not only drivers. We're talking about people in the warehouse, like in the packing facilities, like they track you and they track your productivity.
I wonder what the expectation is. Like, I wonder what the threshold is before somebody calls you. How many steps you got to get in?
Oh no, it's like it's I think it's a pretty rigid structure as far as I was reading and as far as I heard them talking about it. It was
Do you get compensated if you perform better?
No, apparently Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs? What does Steve Jobs do? Jeff Bezos?
Jeff Bezos. The second coming of Steve Jobs.
Yeah. Same fucking guy.
Yeah.
Same guy.
Jeff Bezos, I don't know how true this is because I don't know, but they were saying that the culture of the company is not to promote hourly workers because they're like not really leadership kind of.
So the frontline staff doesn't matter.
That's what people have said in the past. So that's things they were discussing. I mean, again, I don't know how true this is, but it sounded like a lot.
I don't know if just because that's an ignorant thought for a businessman,
bro.
I think that like modern, like now we know that the frontline staff matters the most in any company.
But there's a tremendous pressure. Like, how are you supposed to be delivering prime next day shipping, free shipping, like at all times? It's
their pressure, it's just through the roof. Yeah, their standard's crazy.
They were saying that staff piss in bottles and shit in bags because they don't have time to go to the bathroom.
What? Where the fuck are these factories?
Yo,
this is in Bangladesh? Where is this?
Yo, I'm telling you,
there's no American shitting in bags.
Bro.
I know that.
I don't know, man. I mean, I would hate to know somebody's situation that they're in that makes them feel compelled to tolerate standards like that.
I don't even get what. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what. That's insane.
Yeah, man.
Even if it only happened once, that's insane.
Yo, it's people say like there's certain amounts of like time allotted for deliveries and stuff. It's like if you're going to get if you're going to take a certain drop off a certain package and put it together, like they have an expectation. Like let's say that you have like 15 minutes to deliver this, put it together, and everything, and like be back. Like to get more, and if you don't do that like a number of times, if you fail, like then you're potentially terminated and shit.
No, that's nuts. I can see. Wow, damn! I thought Amazon was like the spot.
They say Amazon is like higher up is like one of the best companies. You know what I mean? Like not
Yeah, well, I think that's a lot of companies, right? Well,
certain ones.
Because
There's a labor aspect to Amazon that a lot of these tech companies don't have.
Yeah, and in tech, one of the things that's cool about tech is that you can be an engineer and make a lot of money and not have a lot of responsibility. Like you're just kind of, you have a responsibility, but you're not managing others. And I think that's where a lot of stress comes through when you're expecting others to perform for you, right? That's what motivates people to put fucking trackers on people to make sure they don't take two, because they couldn't put a tracker on me. I shit twice a day, and I only shit on the clock.
Yeah,
so
same.
They're going to be upset.
I hold it till I get to work.
Yeah. I prefer to shit within the hours of 9 to 5.
Yo, to me, if I'm working overnight, I'll just only shit at night.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a fact.
Yeah.
It's just, it doesn't make sense. Like, why shit for free if you get paid to shit?
Gotta do it on the payroll.
You know, it doesn't make any sense.
I don't even remember how we got to this.
We're talking about Amazon.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
You know?
I know somebody who recently. No, I don't. I kind of met somebody who recently is like leaving Apple. I met this person. I don't know them. I know their name, but that's about it. I just met them.
What do they do for Apple? Tell me that I don't have an appointment so I can come back in a week?
No, they work for like corporate. They don't work at the store.
Oh, okay.
And they're
Just
like
wondering.
they were like a product something. They did something in like product management or some shit.
Product
like that.
development or something?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
He told me that he did he did something with Quick Pay, with the Apple Pay or whatever. Doesn't really matter, but he made it seem like it was a really good place to work.
Damn. That's pretty cool, man, because those tech companies, like I said, those higher up positions and stuff, and like the programming aspect and stuff like that, I feel like they do typically say employees that they like working there and shit.
Yeah, there's a guy on
There's
YouTube.
no engineers jumping off the roof at fucking Apple. But there's a factory worker at Apple jumping off the roof.
Yo, programmers have a high suicide rate.
I think it's just because programmers have a very low pussy getting rate.
You think that's what it is? There's a connection? There's usually a connection between sadness and not getting pussy.
Yeah.
It's usually direct.
Yeah, there has to be a correlation. Like,
Yeah.
I can't imagine that there's not a correlation between these guys that are like...
We don't all look like that.
and then just never fucking...
Yeah.
I shouldn't, because you're a tech guy and you're not like that. So,
Yeah.
but
I'm the
you get my
fucking
point.
diamond in the rough, though, baby. All right.
Just a quick little intermission.
Quickly to
back.
intermission. And just like that, we're back.
Yo, so what you
Never,
think, Chris?
ever have we recovered like that.
Yo, we just bounce right back, baby.
You guys don't even know, but like everything just crashed on the back end. And just like that, we're back. Okay, what were we talking about? We went through the Jada Pinkett Smith stuff.
I'd like to know Twizz's fucking take on this. I would like to know of like how Twizz would feel. You know what I mean? I can't imagine if my girl just kept on reading poems that a dude from her past that had passed on, unfortunately and tragically.
Yeah.
And she's just hooked on this. Like,
so to give you guys some context for anybody who just joined, we were talking about how. Well, you were talking about it, so let you give us a quick synopsis. 1, 2, 3.
yeah, just Jada Pinkett and her like continued love affair with
Tupac.
the late great Tupac Shakur. So it's just, to me, I would love to just take a day walking around in Will Smith's brain and seeing how he feels about this shit, because, rest in peace, but I would not be playing that shit.
No, I don't. I gotta keep it a buck, yo. What
I
up,
would be
Twizz?
playing that shit.
I gotta keep it a buck. If I'm
Will, shit, I'm a rapper too, right? Will's probably like, yo, what about my bars? Parents just don't understand, Jada. The fuck?
You think Jada be hitting him in the house like, yo, you ain't got bars like Pac? You think when Will
Tupac
writes,
never would have listened to his parents. Tupac wouldn't have gave a shit what his parents thought. They don't understand.
you think that? Damn, that's crazy too. That's gotta feel wild because he's also a rapper. But I think think that Tupac, you think that Will thinks he's more of an actor? Nah, he definitely is like, I act for money, but my heart is in the music.
Yeah, yo, Will. Oh, come on, man. He got.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they got the first rap Grammy.
Yo, but I think the honest truth is that he has so much money that we only think about that because Dude, it's like he's like a pussy magnet, bro.
Who?
Will Smith, 100%.
Well, God damn it, he's Will Smith, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's not insignificant because as a man, you kind of want it all, right? It's never enough. It's like, yeah, I can have everything, but like you're sitting here still talking about your love letters with Tupac and shit like that. So like, I want you even more now. But I think like at the end, maybe it just doesn't matter to him.
I mean, shit. Maybe that's just some fucking level of Hollywood maturity that I'll never understand, or some shit like that. Well, who the hell knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I think when you're that fucking famous or you're able to do what these guys are able to do, and you have so much money, like it doesn't even matter. That's like the Roman like kings and shit. They were like fucking little kids because they had already fucked all the bitches in the hood, so like there was none left, and then they started hitting the little boys.
Oh my God, I can't believe they used to let that shit rock.
Isn't that crazy?
Fucking
they say when they were like at war
and shit.
Yeah,
right?
Dude, they say when they were at war, they'd be out. You know, these motherfuckers at war for years. Like you grow up at war. Yeah, ain't nothing but dudes out there.
Oh my God, it's like jail, bro.
Yeah, hitting the back door.
But yo, man. Yo, shout out to all 10 people in the fucking live chat right now.
Yeah, word.
10 people viewing right now.
Did you hear about the dudes who were on the boat that caught on fire? Those guys. There was a group of people flying like the LGBT flag, and there was another group of people like boating past them. You don't drive a boat, you con it. I didn't know that.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called conning. So they're conning the boat dirty. Next. I know it does sound dirty, and they're like yelling like shit at the people flying the like LGBT whatever Q flag, and then the other boat fucking catches on fire.
The one that was talking shit.
The one that was talking on shit.
God damn, talking about instant karma.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. It's instant fucking karma. That shit catches fucking fire. They try to jump off the boat, and guess whose boat they gotta get on?
Shut up. They had to get on the LGBTQ boat?
Yep.
The people they were ridiculing, they had to get on the boat? Damn,
they saved them.
And they saved them.
Yeah,
damn,
and they recorded it too. And they put them on Front Street.
Ain't that a bitch, man.
Crazy.
Were they talking shit the whole time?
I don't know. They
were filming them, they were like, yo,
that.
Quick. Hey, wave at us, bitch, while we save you.
Yeah.
Talking all that shit, huh? Yeah. Oh, what? You can't get it pushing the raft away?
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I'd be driving a little faster.
You need a life jacket? Oh, you need a
Almost.
Come on, son.
Almost.
That is unbelievable, bro.
I feel like I hear us. I feel like I hear us again, like somewhere else. But anyways, I remember that. Yeah, it's a real thing that should happen. It was at this point. It happened a while ago.
Whoa, the resurrection.
Oh my God.
God damn, the resurrection. Shout out to everybody who stuck around for those couple seconds, man.
Damn.
Back live.
Just like that.
Just like that, man. God damn.
That's fucking weird. But the good thing is that I could just cut that out. I could just cut it out in the YouTube editor.
You can just snip that shit.
That's it. I guess I wanted to talk to you about my the experience I had the other day with this fucking
You saw a medium?
No, I didn't see a medium.
Oh shit.
A bird has been chasing me for like the past 3 days consecutively.
A bird?
A bird. Not kidding.
The fuck do you do to it?
I didn't do anything to it. I just walk my dog down this specific street every day. And the past couple days, a bird has been like chasing me.
What kind of bird is it? Is it a blue jay?
It's not a blue jay.
Blue jays are aggressive.
No, it's not a blue jay. It's not like a fancy bird. This is like a hood pigeon.
Yeah?
It's like a red-breasted hood pigeon. 90% sure that's exactly what it's called. Yo, what up, Ray? Shout out to Ray Figs
in the chat, man.
Yeah, bro. It was a red-breasted hood pigeon. And it's been fucking chasing me for the past fucking 3 days. And I got video of it too. It's been chasing me. So what happens is that when I get near, I guess it's like area, I think it's chasing my dog because it's not chasing what up, Fab, because it's not coming after me. Like when it got, all right, I'm gonna start from the fucking beginning. 3 days ago, I'm walking my dog down the street.
And mind you, his dog looks like a dragon on a leash.
So I'm walking the dog down the street, and I see a bird like kind of fly over my shoulder. Like, wait, birds are usually like afraid of you. This motherfucker was close and like low too. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Nah, he was definitely trying to ward you guys off. Like,
yeah. So
that's
all right,
swoop like a fucking.
Nah, he swooped. Yeah, this was a sparrow. That's what he looked like. He looked like Sparrow. You play Pokemon? Guy? That's Pidgey. Sparrow's the blue one with the red with like and he's got, I don't think he's got a red chest. Doesn't matter. He's a bird. So I'm like, oh, that's fucking weird. Next thing that happens is we get to, you're working your baby horse. Next thing that happens is that we get to like an intersection, right? And there's no trees. Keep in mind that where I'm walking, there's trees to the left of me, and there's like houses to the right of me. So I get to the intersection, there's no more trees. So there's nothing for him to like clasp on or anything like that. This motherfucker comes 5 feet within, not within his arm's reach, but I could have about a foot away from here, from the end of my hand, and was just floating.
Get out of here, like a hummingbird, like he
yes.
was looking at you. Like
he didn't, like hawking me, bro. And then he got tired. He started like slowing down and then flapping his wings like hard.
You should have backhanded that fucking thing,
bro. I was like, oh my God. I was astonished. I'd never seen anything. It never happened to me before. I was just stood there. I was on my phone, so I was standing there in the corner, and I'm like in the middle of the intersection. I'm on my phone, and this thing's just fucking looking at me right in my fucking eyes, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God, bro. And he flies.
That shit is goddamn terrifying.
So this basically this bird's running me off my block at this point, right? So I'm like, all right, obviously I can't keep going, because the thing is like I'm not afraid for this bird head up, but I don't want this bird swooping me from behind. That's the thing, is that it comes in from the back.
Yeah, bro.
It doesn't. They don't come at. He hasn't started coming at me head on yet.
No, he's much smaller. They didn't live this long through the chain of evolution by taking shit head on.
Exactly.
Nah, he's gonna come right behind you, fucking peck you in your fucking head,
bro. So obviously I'm on a board now. I'm on retreat mode, but I'm not turning around because then I gotta go past him, right?
So what, you walking backwards?
So
now?
No. I bust a right.
Oh, to loop around the block.
I bust a right. At this point, I was pretty sure he was following me.
He probably got people on the other block.
Yo, I'm not there yet. I get on the other block. I'm on the other block. I get to the stop sign and I turn around and he's on the wire. He's on like the electrical wire. Then he flies down to the little tree that's at the corner. And then I walk
you
a little.
Sure, it's the same bird.
Bro, I got the video. I will show you the video. I walk down the street and he comes flying directly at me, bro. Flying directly at me, and then cuts to the stop sign, lands on the stop sign. And I go down the street. I got halfway down this block before he stopped chasing me. And then from that point on, I thought all the birds were after me. I swear to God, I called my shorty like, yo, I think this motherfucker's after me. He's telling nobody else. Get me. I was like, I just got to talk to you just in case I don't fucking make it home. And I'm looking at the dog, and I'm like, yo, why aren't you more aware of what's going on right now? I'm like disappointed in my dog. I'm disappointed in myself. I just got ran off the block by a red-breasted pigeon.
Get the hell out of here. This is fucking
yeah,
amazing.
bro.
I wish I witnessed this. Shit.
I'm telling you, man, I got the video. Day two. It's definitely you. It has to be you. Day 2. Was it you?
Yeah.
I knew it was you. Day 2. I'm back.
So 2 days in a row, he's sunning you.
No. Hold on. I'm back. I'm back again, right? The next day. And I'm looking for him. And the first day I didn't start recording right away, so I didn't get the best footage. But the second day, I'm ready to fuck. Yeah. This guy's not getting me with my fucking pants down.
Ain't fucking scaring me.
Because my shorty was talking shit like, oh, he's not following you, blah, 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 blah. I was like, all right, now I'm going to get a video of me being violated. Yeah. So I start walking, and I'm like, oh, maybe he's not. I don't know. I don't really remember where it is because all these streets look the same. So I'm like, oh, I'm getting close to it. I think I'm getting close. I walk like another block. He's still not there. And then all of a sudden, I just see him.
You start tucking your chain in and
Bro,
shit?
I start tucking my chain. You see my phone comes out and I goes, and the first thing I say on the video is, there's that motherfucker right there. There he is. Yo, this cocksucker. He goes to the electrical wire and comes swooping down directly at me, bro.
So what the fuck did you do? I would have dropped down to like my stomach on the floor.
No, because what he does is he flies at you and he cuts at the last minute. So he cut at the last. At this point, I know that I've seen
at this point, you're like, oh, you
me and this motherfucker. We got to shake him last time, so I know what's gonna happen this time. He's soft. He doesn't want no smoke. He just doesn't want me there.
Yeah, he just wants you to leave and he wants to make it uncomfortable.
And he's lucky I didn't have a tennis racket because that's the item I was looking for.
Tennis racket? I wish you had an electric fly swatter. Just fucking.
I think you're gonna say an electric guitar.
Electric fucking fly swatter. I hit that shit out like Barry Bonds.
What I wanted was a tennis racket. That's what when I had came home, I was like, oh, tomorrow I'm pulling up with the tennis racket and I'm gonna handle this fool.
You hit him with the forehand?
Yeah, I was like, I know, I'm gonna hit it with the backhand. You crazy? So I swear to, I put that bird. I would one stroke.
Yeah.
It was two things I wanted.
What did you want?
I wanted a tennis racket or a slingshot, but the slingshot I got to order. I started looking up
You ain't
slingshots.
hitting that bird with a slingshot, bro.
What? With a nice slingshot. I'm not talking about these
You gonna
fugazi
kill
ones.
the neighbor's cat or some shit.
No. I was more afraid of breaking a window than killing the neighbor's cat. First of all, I know this bird. Like he hawks me, so I could one day in the backyard practicing, I take him out 100%. I knock him right off that electrical pole.
Better fucking start training. You better start training. What if you miss and he knows you took it there?
I don't know. Well,
Then
it's already on. Me and him got beef. It's on site. Every time he sees me. I'm not joking, bro. I have to alter where I walk my fucking dog.
Nah, he's changing your life. You can't allow that.
I can't, but what am I going to do?
You got to stand up.
I got to handle it,
You
right?
got to take care of this shit.
Dude, I'm so conflicted.
Yo, don't worry. You'll figure it out. It'll come to you. The solution will come.
I don't know.
How long is the lifespan of a bird? Maybe you should just wait for it to pass on.
They say that spring is just hot. Like, these motherfuckers is out.
Oh,
like,
that's what it is. You might be walking near his bitch.
Maybe, man.
That's what it is. He might have
It's the craziest thing ever. You ever been hawked by a bird, bro?
Yeah, bro, blue jays are rampant in my complex. There's a whole bunch of trees and like wilderness and shit in my fucking complex. And there's just birds, squirrels everywhere, cats, all kinds of shit. Deer, turkeys, wild turkeys, ridiculous shit.
What did the Blue Jays do?
Bro, they just they're mad aggressive. Like, if you're anywhere near a tree where their nest is, they will just beef with you for like 30 yards.
Yeah. Yep.
And they're big, bro.
Yeah.
They're like this fucking big. A bird this big swooping down at you and shit. That shit is big, man.
I could testify to that statement. I guess Ray's
nah.
been hawked by a Blue Jay. Well, this never happened to me. And also, I kind of have a fear of birds, and this is gonna sound wild, but the truth is like I don't like anything that can fly.
Bro, justifiably so. Look what's been happening to you.
I don't like anything that can fly. Even before this, like my mother-in-law has a.
You don't like everything. You don't like things that can fly, like anything that can fly.
I don't like birds.
All right.
And I don't dislike
what about
them.
Bats.
Yeah, bats. They're on that list too.
Okay.
Not mosquitoes. Those don't bother me.
Okay.
Flies, butterflies. Those don't bother me. Birds and bats.
Yeah.
And if you want to, pterodactyls as well.
And pterodactyls.
Those all those flying things scare me. Like you can't. It's difficult to defend yourself against one of those guys.
Yeah. Damn. That's a good point.
That's why I don't like them. My mother-in-law had a Quaker parrot.
What the fuck is that?
A Quaker parrot?
Is that like a pilgrim parrot?
Those are they're like little green parrots. You don't know what happened in Far Rockaway? In Far Rockaway, they started letting go so many Quaker parrots that they just inhabited like
Those
Far
are
Rock
the
now.
red and green ones?
Nah, they're green. They're like green and have like,
with like a
some
red
blue.
head, right?
No, not the lovebirds.
Oh.
No, those are like lovebirds. This Quaker parrots are like green and like blue, and they have a crazy, like. They like inhabited Far Rockaway and like they're making like these crazy nests and all the electrical lines and like causing disturbances over there. It's crazy. Just like that. You didn't have to tell me nothing.
Just like that, son.
That complex is like a zoo sometimes.
Yo, I'm telling you,
There's
bro.
deer in there too, right?
Yo, bro, are you kidding me? My girl one night gets home from work. She was working late. She gets home at it was like 11:30 or some shit. She gets home from work. Yo, she said there was like this huge buck. She said it looked like a dinosaur I'd never seen. It was in the parking lot. She said it was right under the trees, like the street light. And it was like cold out, so it was like,
oh my God.
And she said it was like blowing steam out and shit. I was like,
insane.
Jesus, bro, I made this thing like 13 feet tall in my brain. I saw this thing coming through like, whoo, stepping on
You
cars
said
and
buck,
shit.
but I seen moose.
Yo, seen moose? I seen something that's extinct.
Mammoth.
I'm telling you right now.
If you've never seen a moose in real life, ladies and gentlemen, go Google what a moose looks like. Not right now.
That's a 15-foot animal.
But
Yeah.
later on when the podcast is over, go Google what a fucking moose looks like. Look at a moose is bigger than a fucking Escalade.
No, for real. Bro, you saw that? Did I ever send you that video of those two moose fighting in like the driveway? And I think it's like Alaska.
Yes, I seen that. That's insane.
Bro, they're next to like a Suburban.
Yeah.
And the Suburban is like, looks like a Matchbox car.
Dude, they're like fucking dinosaurs.
Bro, they definitely are some kind of.
That's why people die hunting them shit sometimes when they shoot them and then they run into them, or they're like or bears are like that too, right?
Yeah, bro. They'll kill you with their last breath.
Yeah. You'll both be dead.
They'll just trample you and shit. Hell no. I'm not trying to get stepped on to death. Remember that security guard, rest in peace, like a few Black Fridays ago? They got
trampled at Walmart?
Trampled at Walmart. I was like, yo, imagine that. Imagine the terror that you feel when you just keep on getting just stepped on.
That's insane.
By hundreds of people. They're just stepping on you to death. How awful is that shit?
It's probably fucking terrible. I mean, I wonder how long you're alive for before you die.
I don't know. I wonder what the injuries were that killed him.
I was just going to say, what killed him?
What was it like, did he have a heart attack? Did he suffocate? Was it just like really like he couldn't breathe in like the crowd? Was it like injuries to his torso, head injuries? Did he just step on his head? Like what the hell?
I don't know.
Most of the time I feel like these things are like heart attacks and shit like that. That's
Probably.
what I'm thinking. I think it's some kind of event, and they're like, "Oh, he got trampled to death." Like, nah, he had a heart attack because this was some wild shit going on.
Yeah,
this was some crazy.
If
shit
he had a
going
good
on.
ticker, he would have survived this one with a couple broken bones.
Exactly, he would have had a little fucking sling, maybe a little body cast or something like that.
Yo, what happened to Jon Stewart?
Oh, nothing happened to Jon Stewart. He just did some like real deal shit on Steve Colbert's show the other night when he was on there. He just went off on like this rant about how we're all like crazy not thinking that COVID came from that Wuhan lab. Oh,
really?
Bro, Stephen Colbert his butthole was inside out.
Was he was he trying to talk him off the edge?
He tried to stop him from talking and shit, and he was like, no, he's like, this is like real. He said the lab is the name of the virus. They literally have a novel coronavirus laboratory in Wuhan. And the first outbreak of that virus was in Wuhan. He's like, and then it gets out. He's like, this happens all the time. He's like, this is the kind of shit, like, he was going off. He's like, it's just crazy. He's like, what are we doing? We're pretending that this shit isn't real? He's like, this shit is a lab leak. He's like, that's what the fuck this is,
That they were probably, because they were probably doing something with it. Because it's already existed.
Yeah, it was and then that the leaders and shit of that lab, like I forget the lady's name. She was the doctor that was like in charge of it. Like she admitted that they were trying to see if certain viruses could jump to other species and shit.
Is she still? Has anybody seen her lately?
Yo, apparently she's like still around. I mean, it's like, but she's funded by the Chinese government. Like,
yeah, she's not still around. The clone they made of her,
bro,
is walking around mindless.
It was so crazy, bro. It was so
Damn,
crazy.
I can't believe I didn't see that.
Yeah, bro. It was like, yo, he was just going off and he was like, listen, he said, stop it. Yo, he was like cursing and shit. He was like, listen, he said, it's the name. He said, oh, he's like, and then when you ask him, they say, oh, it's because turtle kissed a porpoise or some shit he said. And yo, it was hilarious. He's like, maybe a bat flew in and like took a shit in my chili or something.
But he's saying that they made it. They didn't make it. They were experimenting on it, but it's already existed before.
There's documentation apparently that says that it doesn't follow the evolutionary genome, like the pattern, meaning that it's man-made. Like it doesn't follow the evolutionary chain of like how something gets to that point. Like
can they determine whether something was mutated to
pretty much?
That
That's pretty much what it's saying. Like that it was.
Yeah,
like,
it was enhanced.
Yeah, like something like that. Like allegedly. I mean, this is all stuff that. But nah. And then he said some funny ass shit. He was like, oh my God, there's been a massive explosion of fucking chocolatey goodness in Hershey, Pennsylvania. He said, I wonder what it was. He said, maybe it was the goddamn factory. This goddamn Hershey factory,
That's funny as fuck.
But yo, he just really like went off like this is craziness. He's like, it clearly came from there.
Damn.
And I'm sure that I hope this isn't the case, but I'm sure that other countries and governments were involved in it. And that's the reason for a lot of these cover-ups and shit is a lot of people are covering their ass here.
Yeah, I'm going to pull you off just like he should have pulled him off last night.
Yeah, it's just, it's scary because you never really know. We don't know. I'm just some idiot.
Yeah.
Talking shit. I'm just some stupid idiot bro on here that doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about. And I don't know what to think. And there's a lot of people that are
in the
idiots
same boat.
like me.
Oh, I'm definitely an idiot like you because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, bro.
I just, Just smile and wave.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Just smile and wave.
Just gotta keep that shit moving.
So, Biden has declared Juneteenth like a official
national holiday.
National holiday now.
Yeah, man. You know
Super
what my
cool.
question is?
Are we getting it off?
Do I gotta go to work?
Yeah, I wonder.
It's my question. That shit is. Oh, it lands on a Saturday. I'm off anyway.
Damn, are we getting time and a half that day?
Yeah. You know what's funny?
What holiday are companies gonna give up to give you time and a half on that day? Because you know that's how it happens. Like they cover like 7 holidays, not all the holidays, right?
Yeah.
They'll give you like Martin Luther King Day,
Columbus Day for Martin Luther King Day.
Yes, exactly.
You know, there's a move. There's a cap there. They're like, people made a lot of claims for a lot of different holidays. They were like, this one's important. We're gonna have to make some changes here. We're gonna have to make some changes.
What's gonna go? What's going? If you had to get if one of them had to go? Because do they have President's Day?
Yeah, President's Day.
Oh, all right. Bye bye.
Yeah, they're gonna be like President's Day. President's Day.
Yeah, President's Day definitely. Juneteenth definitely.
Like Trump's
President Day. I think so.
You know, there's one guy in it that's super adamant like about Thanksgiving. He's like, no goddamn way.
No
we're giving
way.
up Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
No fucking way. We're not giving up the goddamn turkey. We're not giving up the roast. It's not happening.
Yeah, no. They're not giving up Thanksgiving. Even though Thanksgiving's probably the most bullshit one.
They're like, calm down, Ted. Calm down,
We
Ted.
told you we're not going to get rid of Thanksgiving.
Nobody's touching your mom's souffle.
But if one of them had to go, it'd definitely be fucking Thanksgiving, right? No, I mean, if one of them was really going to go, it probably should be Thanksgiving because that shit ain't really real, right?
You know what? You might be right. Thanksgiving is on its way out. Thanksgiving is eventually going to get canceled. They're going to cancel Thanksgiving because really it's just like, you know, a lot of people view it as like national like genocide day.
I was just going to say that.
You know?
You literally took the words out of my mouth.
They were handing out like turkeys wrapped in like
smallpox
blankets. You know, like that. Like a lot of people do not view that as a good day, but you know, well, only time will tell. It depends which way, which way the wind blows. Who knows?
You think there's going to be like a group of there probably is already a group of people who just don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses never celebrated it.
Well, that's a religious belief. They don't.
Oh, you mean people for like
because like maybe Native Americans,
like ethical reasons.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of.
They celebrate that shit in other countries, which doesn't even make any sense.
Do they really?
100%.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Huh.
Go to Puerto Rico on Thanksgiving.
That's interesting.
It's a fucking fiesta.
Yeah, bro.
Why are they celebrating Thanksgiving? Why would they celebrate that shit, right? Doesn't make any sense. Dominican Republic, they're cutting turkeys. It might not be a turkey, but it'd be like a rather large chicken.
They have turkeys over there?
No turkeys there.
They import the turkeys?
No, they definitely don't have. Nah, maybe they have turkeys. I don't know. Yo. What up, Claudio? But I know one thing for fucking sure is that if one of them had to go, it'd be Thanksgiving. President's Day would be the one that companies pick, but Thanksgiving is kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'll give up Thanksgiving and President's Day and give me Juneteenth and Halloween.
Goddamn. Somebody listen to this, man.
That's not that
Somebody
bad,
hear
right?
This man talk. Somebody hear this man talk.
That's not that bad.
That's not that bad.
That wouldn't be a bad trade.
That's not that bad.
You're off in September. You're off in October. Okay, you got to work all November, but then December you get 2 blammies. If you want, I'll give you New Year's back for Thanksgiving, and then you could be like 4 months straight. You got holidays,
and Juneteenth gives us an extra summer holiday.
More, you got Memorial Day.
You got Memorial Day. You got Labor Day.
Juneteenth.
You got Juneteenth. You got the 4th of July.
Damn, the summer is fucking lit.
Summer is lit, man. That reminds me, man. Make sure you guys, if you're on Long Island, man, you check out Great South Bay Charters on Instagram. Check out the website, greatsouthbaycharters.com. They're not a sponsor of the podcast.
Not a sponsor, but check them out.
Great company. They really do some really dope shit. Some private charters. You want to charter with your friends. You want to charter with your girls. A girls' night, guys' night, whatever it is. You know, it's a really super fly idea.
I just got invited today to go to Fire Island to watch a band play.
Okay.
And I was.
Where you going? Schooners?
I'm not going anywhere.
Probably going to Flynn's.
I don't know. What the fuck you're talking about?
You're not going?
I've never been to Fire Island.
Are you kidding me?
Never been. For anybody who doesn't know, there's an island that's off of Long Island that kind of runs like parallel with Long Island. That it's not even like an island. It's like just a piece of dirt out in the water.
How dare you disrespect?
It's not really an island. It's not.
It is an island.
Is
You
it?
have to take a ferry over there.
Is that because
across
of
a
like
bridge.
there's what? But is it like if you
You have to take a
picked up?
ferry. There are no bridges.
I know, but if you picked up Long Island,
Would Fire Island come with it?
yeah,
Well, it's connected to Fire Island technically. It's like a really
because you could drive there.
I mean, you could drive onto it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You there's no cars allowed on it though.
No, but you could if
Yeah, technically you could. So it's not.
it's not really an island.
It is in a sense of you
It's
can't
just as
access
much
it.
of an island as Florida is
Nah, but you can't access it any way other than water.
because they tell you you're not allowed
Yeah,
to.
exactly. But you could walk onto it technically. You could walk onto part of it.
That's funny. So I've never been there before, and why I'm not going is because I fucking hate the sun.
What?
I hate it. I hate being out in the fucking heat.
You do?
Yeah, and I know when you're over there, there's definitely no like AC buildings or nothing like
Of
that.
course there are, man. It's beautiful over there. You would like
That
it
place
if you
probably
still go out.
restarts every year from getting fucked in all those storms.
You would probably like it if you went and, had something specific you were going to do, like go see a band. Like they have good outdoor spots like with bars and, and like live music and stuff that are covered so you're not like in the sun.
No, I'm sure it's like an amazing fucking. I'm sure it's a good time, like to go with people. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, my chick's aunt in the United States from Peru, she should probably go over there and
Yo, it's a
enjoy
good
herself.
thing to show people. It's nice because it's very different when you go to a place where there's no cars. There's no sound of traffic. There's no sounds of cars. There's only people walking and riding bicycles. It's a very different experience, and it's like it's real cool, man. It's real cool. It's clean.
What's your favorite spot on Fire Island? Let the people know so they know where to go. And I'm not gonna make a joke about Cherry Grove.
It depends what you're into. It depends what you're into. If you want to like party like a younger crowd, go to like Ocean Park. I think it's Ocean Bay Park.
How are the beaches there?
They're nice. Ocean
'Cause
Beach.
I feel like beaches like on the East Coast kind of fucking suck.
You think
In the
that
Northeast,
here?
in the Northeast.
You think so? You look at like top 20 beaches in the world, like Robert Moses.
No way, Robert Moses.
I swear to God,
Bro, you can't. That's not even. There's no
Bro,
clear water over
bro,
here.
I'm telling you, there's like other
Robert
reasons.
Moses?
Yo, sleep. Jones Beach is like in like
Jo-
the top 20 beaches.
I don't even
not
take. I wouldn't
kidding.
take my dog over there, bro.
Not kidding.
Top 20 beaches in the world, bro.
Maybe not.
Come on.
Yo, I'm not. I'm
Top
not
20
kidding.
beaches on Long Island.
Yo, I'm not.
In
I'm
New
not.
York.
Yo,
No fucking way.
Yo, I'm telling you,
Dude,
bro.
all right, so I'm going to give you guys some context. If you don't know the beaches that we're talking about, if you go to any beaches, most beaches in New York, no matter where you're going, none of that water's clear. None of it is clear.
Let me see. Maybe not. Maybe it's the U.S.
None of the water's clear on any of these beaches. So I don't want you guys to think, and guess what? A lot of the sand, well, depending if you're on the North Shore or the South Shore, I think it's the North Shore where the sand is infested by rocks. So it's not like a sandy, beautiful, sandy experience. The other side, there's a bunch of fucking jellyfish.
It depends the season.
And then no matter where you go, at what time you go, the water is never clear and it's never warm because whatever fucking ocean that is over there. I don't want, you know what? We should just chalk this one up that, it may be a fact because I don't want you to look it up and then solidify that it's not a fact.
I looked on 2 different websites and I don't know where the fuck I got that from.
Yeah, I had to, I'm sorry.
Like the top 5 were like all in Hawaii. I don't know where I got that shit
I'm like,
from.
what the fuck? I've been to these places, you might
My
be able
man
to.
just cut his foot like on a lawnmower he stepped on in the water at Jones Beach like fucking last week.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
stepped on a tractor or some shit.
That was
like,
in the water,
that was
yeah.
in the fucking beach.
Dude, people fish and pull up fans from over there, bro.
It was like a Keep Iceland Clean trash can or something. Like ripped his foot open.
That's so fucking funny. When I was a
I
kid,
don't know where I got that shit from.
I used to go to the marina a lot, and me and my dad used to go crabbing, and the marina was full of crabs. Now you go over there, you can't catch shit.
Except crabs.
The other kind of crabs. Oh my God.
Damn, bro.
I'm like, where the fuck? What beach is he talking about? I know. Oh damn, my God! I'm gonna throw this poster away. I got through all my shit. What else you got, man? What else? Anything else you wanted to bring up today?
It's National Mascot Day.
Is it?
Yeah. What was your school's mascot?
We were the Indians, which I don't think we're allowed to be anymore.
You can't even be like the natives anymore. You can't be. That's a touchy one.
We were the Indians. What was your school?
The Musketeers.
Musketeers?
Yeah.
Plural?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, but we didn't have a guy dressed like a musketeer. I'm like, yo, this is a pretty simple mascot.
What was the logo?
It was a musketeer. It was like his face,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, and it was like almost like a negative. You know, like half his face was like darker than the other half, and he had this like hat on with the feather and shit. You know.
I wonder if my school is still the Indians.
It's a good question. No,
I don't know.
Definitely, the board is definitely discussing that if it still is.
I think I knew about Mascot Day because I used to work in a baseball park, and they used to have like on certain days, like if Mascot Day like fell on the day that the baseball like the game was played there, like all the mascots from the league, because it was a small.
Yeah, it was like a professional league, but you know, fairly.
It was like a farm league.
No, it was professional.
They are professionals.
That's a professional. They get paid to play.
Yeah. They're professionals. I don't want to say they're not professionals, but they don't. It's not. It wasn't MLB.
It's not major league.
Yeah,
but it's professional baseball.
Correct.
Absolutely.
A lot of them come from those teams.
Yeah.
So, but what I'm trying to say is they're not across the country. This league is like smaller.
Yeah. Fab said the Indians too, but I don't know if they still are.
I wonder.
It's good to know.
So,
that's a good question.
Every season or whatever, they would have all the mascots come and they would like play games and like.
That's cool. What do they do? Like run around the bases.
That's
and,
exactly
like,
what they would do.
Some of them
They would do
fall
races.
down and and you know, and they pick some kid like he picked the hot dog to win, and it's like
that's exactly what it is. Yeah, 100%.
That's fun though for like families and shit.
Yeah, it's fun for kids. I'm working at that baseball park. I've seen that duck get hit by that ball a couple times.
Get out of here. Yeah.
It doesn't feel it.
Baseball will fuck you up.
And you hear that bat crack.
Yeah.
When people are some people are oblivious.
Oh yeah, and those are the people that get fucked up. You ever see that guy in a Major League Baseball game? He got hit with a bat. The bat.
Oh, the bat cracked. Yeah, I seen that.
Bust that dude right in the head.
I was so nice that I could hear that bat. I could hear that bat crack or hear whatever it is that makes that sound. That makes when a ball comes when a ball gets essentially gets fouled into the
crowd.
The crowd. I was so good at hearing it that because my back is always turned towards the stadium because I'm walking up the stand. So I'm like selling beers, walking up and down the stands. My back is always turned. Then I would hear it and I would duck, and everybody would look around like, and they'd be like, "Oh, the ball went over there," and I'm like, "I don't care. I hear that shit.
Yeah, you think I'm playing that game?
I can't. I'm facing you guys. I'm facing you.
Hopefully somebody would help you out.
If I got hit,
no, we'll give you like a heads up.
I was too fast.
You would have went up giving everybody else.
I was giving everybody else the heads up.
Damn, man.
And I knew people that got hit too.
Damn.
My best friend got hit.
So that's an old job that you had.
Yeah, I used to work at a baseball park where I used to.
You ever have any like
shitty jobs?
Yeah, like real shitty jobs.
That was a pretty shitty job.
Yeah, I had a couple pretty shitty ones.
I don't know if that was my shittiest job. So it was good because it was like a summer job, but we fucked off a lot. I wasn't asked to not come back one season, but they didn't invite me back, and I just showed up with my friend's invitation. That was like my last year there. It was all right, but I mean, you're coming home at like $70 a week.
Yeah,
you know, it's like they got what they gave us. I remember getting in trouble for sleeping. How do you sleep during a baseball game? It's only like a couple hours. I was like sitting in the stands,
and you were sleeping.
And I was like head down, I wasn't sleeping. I was like head down. They're like, "Are you sleeping in the stands?" I'm like, "No."
There's so many different jobs that are like bullshit that you have growing up and shit.
Yeah. I remember I used to work in like one of like the kiosk, like when you go up, when you walk up the ramp and you go and there's like you could buy food or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a little stands and shit like that.
Exactly. So I used to work in one of the stands, and in my stands they had a carving station and they had like a Pizza Hut. So I used to make pizzas. And I remember I used to fuck up so many pizzas just to eat them. Like I used to cut them and like slip. And I'm like, "Oh man,
damn, fuck this one up. Better get rid of it."
Yeah, and I'm like, "All right, guys, this ain't going to waste."
Yeah, it's a pie in the back.
Get in the back, boys.
Right.
Yeah.
I cut an S through the middle of it.
What about you? What was your shitty job?
Jesus, I had quite a few shitty jobs.
Did you have that many shitty jobs?
Bro, one time I worked at this telephone marketing company.
Oh, you worked like at one of those centers?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I think I know. What was it called? I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like MKTG. Like,
bro, everybody. Didn't a lot of people work there? Like,
bro,
everybody in your hood worked there?
It was the hoodest, ratchetest place I ever worked at. Yo, they used to bust people in from, like, the Bronx and shit. Yo, they used to get into fist fights and shit with, like, other people from, like, locally over here. Like, people just used to be scrapping all the time. They'd just be fights. Like, girls just be fighting dudes. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, is this a job? I was like, what
were you? Who were you guys calling?
Bro, just, like, cold calling, doing surveys. Like, just cold calling people. Like, there was different calls. Like, the way it worked is you got paid a dog shit hourly rate. But then you could get paid. The incentive was you could, for how many surveys you complete, depending on the length of the survey, it's worth like, it has to be completed in a certain amount of time, right? Let's say it's a 5-question survey. You should be able to complete a lot of those. So there's a number they expect you to complete. For every one after that, you make, like, significantly more money, like double or some shit like that. But it was so hard to get people to do these surveys on the phone. There was one dude there that was nice. He made like 6 figures.
What?
It was this dude, his white dude. He used to come in with a briefcase, and he had a headset, his own headset that he bought. And shit, like, and he would just sit there and, like, just bang these shits out. I remember I got an easy-ass one time, a pizza one. It was like 3 questions. I was like, yo, I'm going to get mad at these shits. Yo, I did like 20 of them in an hour. Bro, they wanted me to do like 35. So I didn't even make any extra money. I didn't even hit, like, the quota. I was like, damn. I was like, this shit is terrible. And then on top of that, people just fucking fighting and scrapping. Everybody used to, like, go to the car and bake the car out. Like, there'd just be, like, groups of people going and just baking out cars. And then just everybody coming in, smelling like Dutch Masters and just, like, some swag.
And
some swabby ass.
Damn, what are those, the wood tip jazz, Black and Milds?
Yeah, bro. Coming in with the maple shit. The maple wood tip Black and Mild. Gross.
Yeah, I didn't partake in my fair share of Black and Milds back in the day.
God damn, yeah.
Isn't Black and Mild the most disgusting thing you could possibly inhale?
It's pretty gross.
In hindsight,
I've smoked a few of them. Though.
Oh no, I have too.
Quite a few.
Yeah, I ran through a couple.
I might even smoke one like. I might have smoked one like recently.
I wouldn't. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it in the future, but I'm just saying it's gross.
Yeah, it's like I was like, enough beers. I'll smoke a Black and Mild.
100%. I wouldn't buy one, but if you have one,
if you give me one, it's a different story.
And that's why I tell people about. I say, listen, I'm not gonna go buy a fucking Black and Mild, but if you got a Black and Mild, smoke your Black and Mild.
I'm not gonna throw it on the floor. That's for sure.
Yeah, if I'm having a good time,
hey,
fuck it. Why not?
Fuck that shit, man.
It's a party.
It's a party. It's a party. It's a party.
Oh, Black and Milds are fucking disgusting.
Yeah, pretty gross. I'll take a sponsorship though. I'll smoke one right on here if you cut me a check.
Black and Mild, you cut us a check, I will smoke a Black and Mild every episode.
Yep, every episode.
And that's not even easy to do.
I'll keep one lit through the whole time.
We'll use that shit as incense in here.
Constantly.
100%. I put that shit in my kid's room. No, I'm kidding.
Like incense.
That shit is fucking gross.
Bro, we hit an hour, man.
That's it.
We hit an hour. How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
No, I feel good. I've pretty much talked all the shit. Got everything out that I wanted to talk about today. I had a short list anyways.
Yeah.
I hope you guys like this new lighting because this is probably how we're going to keep it from now on.
This is our new setup, man. We changed a lot, improved a lot, and I think every podcast.
It's always going to be better, yeah.
It's just getting better and better.
We've been saying that for so many episodes.
Every time, it's just better and better every time.
And we learned something today too.
We did.
We learned something today.
We did.
100%.
We learned quite a bit. So listen, guys, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that stayed through the stream. We appreciate you guys. And our audio version of the podcast will be available everywhere shortly. I mean everywhere. We're talking about iTunes. We're talking about Spotify. We're talking about YouTube. We're talking about audio versions that you can... Yeah, that's what we're talking about. All right? We're talking about everything, all the podcast episodes being available to you, audio versions, which means you can listen to it in the background while you do other things on your phone. You can listen to it while you drive. You can listen to it while you work out. You can listen to it while you clean the house. You can listen to it while you ignore your children. You can listen to it
while you beat your dog.
While you're cooking, while you beat your dog, while you beat your meat, while you do anything. All right? So it's, we're pretty pleased to be getting to this point, and we're up in the 30s, episode 33.
Episode 33.
Episode 33. Unbelievable. Guys, we appreciate everybody's support. We really, really do, man. We really do, and we're going to get this podcast popping, man.
That's it. Masters on episode 33.
Episode 33, we out.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. I don't know how the fuck I do that every time. Boom, boom. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button.
We love y'all. Bye.